From the School of Journalism and Mass Communications at San Jose State University, your source for what's happening with a fresh perspective on today's issues. You're watching Update News.
Hello, I'm Heather Allen, and welcome to this special edition of Update News. San Jose State University begins this new year with a new president. Dr. Cynthia Teniente-Matson is the university's 31st president. She was most recently the president of Texas A&M University, San Antonio. This marks her return to the California State University system. She was vice president and chief financial officer for CSU Fresno from 2004 to 2015. She earned her doctorate in educational leadership from Fresno State University. Dr. Teniente-Matson, welcome to the Spartan family and welcome back to California.
I'm happy to be here with you today, Heather. Thank you.
Let's talk first about your top 3 goals for San Jose State and how you plan to achieve them.
Well, I'm going to start now by talking to people like yourself, students, faculty, staff. So one of my top goals is to listen and learn from our community about the opportunities before us, the challenges before us, and how we work together to do that. So that's one of my main objectives. Second is looking at our strategic plan and thinking about post-pandemic, do we need some strategic recalibration of our strategic plan as we look forward to 2030? So that's going to be informed, of course, by the listening and learning that we're talking about. And third is to get through the semester. One of the great things about starting a job in January, particularly in an academic setting, is that we're already mid-year. So the academic calendar is set, the activities are in motion. So part of what I'll be doing is getting us to commencement, getting through legislative session, and being excited about our planning over the summer and then coming back in fall with where we are next and what's our vision for the next 10 years as we move forward.
Oh, that sounds very exciting. What are the challenges that you face in meeting those goals?
Well, first it's meeting people where they are, so connecting with people, finding people. Like I said, once the semester starts, everybody's in a routine, just like you, right? So interrupting, getting in front of that, in that conversation. So I'm going to be holding some listening sessions. I'm meeting with students. I went to my first basketball game last night. I've met with some of the student athletes and really just wanting to be approachable and accessible to hear what people have to say and offer me their thoughts and advice.
Oh, that's good. Around the country, college enrollments are down. This is especially true after the pandemic. Right. What are your ideas to fix that here at San Jose State?
Well, like you said, Heather, it's a national phenomenon. So resetting, recalibrating gives us a chance to look at what the choices are that students are making, how they're making them, and why they're making them in terms of selecting a higher education institution. And who and what are our competitive factors, competitive advantage, as well as our competitors themselves, and how we're stacking up against that so that when students make choices, that we're presenting ourselves in a proper way to meet their needs at the places that they are for listening. As you know, from the pandemic, a lot of people have rethought what's important to them in their world, what's important in their lives, and what they want to do with the rest of their life. And so there's opportunities there for upskilling in workforce development. There's opportunities there that students at community colleges have as they're thinking about transferring and what they want to do. And then the options before high school students themselves, I think, is very different now than what it was even 4 years ago when students are thinking about what they want to do. There are so many opportunities to earn revenue in content creation, content development, influencers, and those types of professions that we in higher ed are also competing with. So there's a lot of space for us to reimagine how we position ourselves for the future world of work and the world of higher education. So those are some of the, I think, opportunities for us as we think about enrollment and enrollment management into the future.
Great. San Jose State has had 7 presidents in the last 12 years. What are your thoughts on how to bring continuity and help the university heal?
Well, I think first of all acknowledging where we've been, but really looking to the future and how we work together for that future. My intention is not to do a flyby. I am anchored here. I intend to stay in the CSU. I intend to stay at San Jose State and help us continue on this great trajectory that we have had from the past and into the future. And like I said, there's really important competitive advantage factors that we at San Jose State have as the premier university in the Silicon Valley. And we should be at the heart of global innovation. And that is attractive, it's energizing, it is sizzling for students to think about where their journey can take them from San Jose State University. And that's where we need to position ourselves, is how do we help students achieve their goal and their life purposes.
That's really good. What relationship do you expect to have with students?
Well, like today, I want to be, so I myself am a first-gen student. So I'm a first-gen student, I'm a first-gen professional, and I recognize the importance of having visible role models. I recognize the importance of overcoming obstacles. I know that students, all of our students, because lots of people face this, from time to time have imposter syndrome. So we need to talk about those opportunities before them and put some of those things in the back seat to remain focused on the front seat. And to do that, I think it's important for me as university president and CEO to be out talking with students and learning from them and understanding their challenges, their ambitions, their aspirations, and how we as a university systemically help achieve those goals and, like I said, overcome barriers if they exist. A lot of us have been talking about equity. A lot of us have a deeper understanding and appreciation now of what equity means through the pandemic. I think we thought we were further along in issues around health equity, digital equity, racial equity. And so San Jose State has been founded on so many issues around social justice and injustices. And those are at the heart and core of who we are as an institution. So it's my job to continue to leverage that excellence in our history into how we think about our future and make sure students are at the heart of that. So I enjoy spending time with students, and I wanted to make that part of my agenda to spend time with students every day.
That's very exciting. And I believe that we have a very, bright future ahead, Thank you so much for sitting down with us and sharing your ideas for the future. And we look forward to having you back on Update News. I'm Heather Allen, and that's it for this special edition of Update News.
Thank you.